Many of the ships we've been waiting for are coming soon to a port near you. Well, maybe not completely near you, but they're coming out. Ahoy, travelers. It's Amy here with your weekly Cruise News Roundup and my thoughts on some of the biggest stories of the week, including all the updates of the newest ships. The Norwegian Viva has completed its christening voyage after a ceremony in Miami on the 28th. More than 1,500 guests joined the christening ceremony where the Viva's godfather officially named the ship with a traditional smashing of the giant champagne bottle across the bow of the ship. The Viva will make several cruises from Miami before relocating to her home port in San Juan. Celebrity christened the newest Edge-class ship, the Celebrity Ascent in Port Everglades this week, leading up to its maiden voyage tomorrow, December 3rd. The ship is already unique as it is the first cruise ship to have two godmothers, who are also sisters, as well as co-captains, who are brothers. I don't really know how that's going to work. I understand that they're going to trade off times, I'm sure, but they won't be both steering the ship at once. But I don't know how that works financially. Like, did they decide to get rid of a whole different position so that they would have the money to afford to pay for two captains? Captains usually have really big cabins that include like their office. Do they make two of those for this ship? Was it planned ahead of time enough? I just don't know. And I haven't seen anything say anything about it, but it is definitely unique. The Ascent boasts an extra 20 meters of length as well from the original ship in the class of Celebrity Edge. The line also says that they've upped the luxury on board with even more amenities. Now, John Heald has been posting videos from the Carnival Jubilee where crew are gathering and beginning to prepare the ship to head out on its transatlantic to Galveston. He's been posting ship tours that include various staterooms, the dining rooms, the theater, other venues, along with interviews of crew members, including the captain himself. December 10th, the ship stops in Tenerife in the Canary Islands for fuel and to stock up on supplies before heading on its transatlantic journey. Then December 17th, after she finishes crossing the ocean, she's going to make a stop in Nassau. December 20th, Carnival Jubilee finally arrives in Galveston where she's going to be confirmed. Now, while I am sure many Texas locals will want to be at the port when the ship sails into Galveston, no specific time has been announced as to when the line expects her to arrive. Maybe when she leaves Nassau, they're going to have a better idea, but John Heald has promised to provide the information as soon as it's possible. So if you're really interested in that, be sure to join his Facebook page and be checking for updates. Regular viewers will know that I am so excited for this ship because we're going to be on her in January. I can't wait to experience this ship and bring you all kinds of videos from this new beauty in the line. Let me know what you would like to see and what questions you have about the ship. Drop those in the comments below, and I'll do my best to gather all the info that I can for you. We have a few more highly anticipated ships to discuss, as well as talk about my Christmas tree troubles. But before we do, if you enjoy this video and maybe even learn something, consider subscribing with the notification bell on so you don't miss any future posts. Be sure to hit that like button as well. It only takes a second, and doing so helps cruisers like you find us. Well, Princess Cruises announced its new ship, the Sun Princess, will have the largest casino ever for their line, featuring 50% more space and 30% more machines compared to the line's Royal class ships. Now, I don't know what the comparison is to the other ships in this class, though. Debuting in February of 2024, the Princess Casino offers over 200 of the newest and most popular slots and video poker games, live table games with Progreso jackpots, and more. Do you like to test the fates? Is Lady Luck on your side? Maybe you're more of a luxury line cruiser. The Viking Vela was floated out this week, and this is a big moment in a ship's life. It's the first time the finished hull touches water. The Vela will actually be one of the line's largest ships, holding 998 passengers, so just under that 1,000 passenger mark, and it will stay in the small ship category. Of course, no list of upcoming ships would be complete without discussing the Icon of Seas, the largest cruise ship to be on the seas. Last week, the delivery of the Icon of the Seas officially into the hands of Royal Caribbean was celebrated at the Meyer Turku shipyard. More than 1,200 crew members and workers joined Royal Caribbean Group President and CEO Jason Liberty, Royal Caribbean International President and CEO Michael Bailey, and Meyer Turku CEO Tim Meyer to celebrate the moment. Are you booked on any of these new ships? Cruisers sure do have a lot to look forward to, especially those who love cruising on new ships. Are you one of those? The Jubilee will be the first time we've been on a ship that's less than like 3 or 4 years old. So let's discuss the Christmas tree. I would have loved to show off my beautifully decorated Christmas tree today and actually video in front of it, but alas, it's still unfinished. I don't think I've ever been this late in getting my tree up and decorated. I'd actually wanted to put the tree up early this year, but then I never found the time. And then when I went to go finally decorate it on Friday after Thanksgiving, I realized I didn't have a 6-foot tall white tree like I really thought I did. I talked about this last week, but I thought I had bought one a year or two ago, but I must have wanted to and then never got around to it. So I ended up ordering one off of Amazon, and I do really like it. It's really pretty, and I'll show you in a second. But unfortunately, it got delayed, and it didn't come in until Thursday afternoon. So I haven't had time to do anything. I was gone all day yesterday. So I haven't had time to do anything other than just put it together and then fluff out the branches. Let me show you the tree. So here it is, and I actually have really short ceilings. This is an old house, so it's just 6 foot tall, and it actually works. I'm going to be able to fit a star on the top of it, and it has different modes, and you can actually, because they're LED lights, so you can change it to color lights, and it'll go back and forth from color to white lights if you want, and it does it fast or slow. There's just different ways that you can choose it, so kind of like that. The reason I wanted a white tree is because I actually like putting glass ornaments on. I've been doing that for the last few years using my glass ornament collection, and they just really, those bright colors pop off of the white tree more so than a green tree. I'm still not sure when I'm going to have time to decorate it. I'm hoping this evening. When do you usually get your tree up? And do you do all your decorating at once, or do you spread it out over a few days? Do you have more than just a tree, or do you only put up a tree? My mother is really good about putting up outside lights early when it's still warm, and then putting up the tree and all the other Christmas decorations on the Friday after Thanksgiving. But I just wing it every year. I get a little frustrated because I have tubs everywhere for like 2 weeks because it just seems like it takes forever to get everything out and then put back into storage. I hate this part of it. But this year I didn't ever get around to putting up any outdoor lights, but I really live so far out in the middle of nowhere that it's not like anyone would see them anyway. And I don't really put up that many lights when I do put some outside, just usually some around my front porch. This week, I did get my ceramic tree collection added to the fireplace mantle, as well as change out the floral sprays that go on either side of the mantle. That's about all I got done Friday. I still have to get out some of my nativities. I collect them, so I have a ton, and I just at least get out a few. I don't really have anywhere to put the nativity village that I have this year since I've covered the one space big enough with plants. This is where I would usually have it. And I'm going to have to figure something out before next year because I really don't like leaving that in storage. I would really like to have that out and displayed. So sometimes I wonder why I go through all this work since I'm really the only one that ever sees all the decorations. It's pretty rare for even my family to stop by my house, as we usually go over to my mom's or sometimes even my brother's house. I don't really host over here. I have a weird schedule, and people don't come over to my house very often. So I do love looking at all the decorations, though. This is why I go through the effort. Do you decorate for yourself or for visitors? I know some people do only decorate because they know that they're having people come over. Well, are you ready for more information on cruising? Why not stick around and check out this video and then come back for more information designed to help you have an amazing cruise. Have a blessed week, everyone.